Hello everyone, welcome to the EchoPark Duels for the ENROLC Championship Series. We're live from Daytona, along with Data and Geff Jordon.
Hello.
We have two duels of 30 laps tonight. Technically, this is duels 3 and 4, but the Junior Series heats were earlier, so... without any further ado, let's go through the starting grid. Row 1 is the 10 of Nelson Reeves, who sits on pole for the main race on Sunday. Alongside is the 2 of Renee Linden, last fall's Daytona winner. Row 2 is the 66 of Dan Wilkins, and the 12 of Dylan Negron, who DNQ'd this race last year. He won't DNQ this year. Row 3 is the 83 of Brandon Allen and the 55 of Asher Eveland. In row 4 is the 8 of Don Dragonis and the 48 of LJ Toledo. In row 5 is the 47 of Jebediah Schlatt and the 6 of Nathan Meyer. In row 6 is the 9 of Rasha Mahendra and the 14 of Darian Arnsdorf. In row 7, the 92 of Ronnie Martin and the 87 of Chris Lattimore. In row 8 is the 51 of Ethan Yon and the 84 of Nick Roten. In row 9, the 15 Logan DeCarlos and the 23 of Caleb Lane. Row 10 is the 56 of Rui Aguas and the 39 of Echo Evans Ross. In row 11, the 29 of Kirsten Martinez and the 18 of Tyler Mallon. In row 12 is the 19 of Jelani Howell and the 24 of Dick Patrick. And in row 13, the 93, Emma Carter.
I forget which car I got for Random Fantasy. I'm going to have to look and see that again. That would be... Oh, it was the 04.
So, what do you two both expect tonight after we saw a wild pair of Junior Series races?
Well, that just depends on how these next-gen cars will drive, depending on how different they are compared to the Xfinity cars. I expect it to be chaotic and crazy, but who knows how they'll race compared to how they were with the Xfinity cars.
Data, you got any thoughts?
Not much as that I think of besides hope the second wreck doesn't happen.
It'll be interesting. There's a big storyline this Speed Weeks. DNI is really, really fast once again. They were dominant on the plate trucks last year. They won 3 of the 4 plate races last season. They have 3 of their cars qualified in the top 8 this year, and their other one qualified in 18th. The other 2 DNI cars, the 22 and 21, are in Duel 2. Another big story is only 2 teams were actually able to evenly split their cars across every heat. Pretty much everybody else has an odd one out in basically every duel. Nelson Reeves is the only Pacific car here. I believe there's 3 RAS cars here. Only DNI and NPR were the only 2 teams that actually were able to split their cars evenly across the 2 duels. 30 laps for both duels tonight. We shall see what happens from the Super Speedway in Daytona. A bit of a quick conversion from the short track down on the backstretch.
Yep.
Drivers, start your engines!
A little bit more banking. A little bit more chaos. Actually, no, the clash was very chaotic. I don't expect this to be much different.
With this new aero package that we're running, you can get some insane runs, but the field still bunches up and races really cleanly. We saw that in the junior race, although not in every part of that race.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
My boo-womp inhibitor. I need you to turn off my boo-womp inhibitor. Did someone blow up?
No.
Caleb Lane. Just broke a fuel system. Thank you, Caleb.
Bruh. Alright, you've
Drivers,
forgotten everything that has happened in the last 15
your
seconds.
engine.
Drivers,
No, Caleb Lane did not have a mechanical failure.
Like, did somebody blow up? Oh, fucking course it was Caleb Lane.
This is what we call an Adachi True moment. Damn it, I don't have an Adachi True sticker. Oh well.
Alright, guys. Will the 23 blow up come into the line this time? This post was fact-checked by Real Dark Brandon Acolytes. You know, personally, I agree.
I am going to cleanly suggest that we pull those belts tight one more time for the third time tonight.
Yes. Reeves and Linden will lead the field to the green flag. This time, we are racing from Daytona. And because the way Better Cautions works, I will be popping out at like lap 2. Just so, because, to enable the green-white checkers, because that's how you have to do that for the race.
See, some cars already trying to make it 3 wide in the middle of the pack.
Here goes the 66 already going for the lead. Dan Wilkins, defending series champion, looks to the inside on Nelson Reeves. Reeves doesn't have to do anything. He just has to literally just exist in this race, and he has the front row.
Wow, nobody wants to go to the middle early on here. Everyone just like, they're very indecisive on where they want to go. Do they want to stay on the top, or do they want to take the middle?
No backup car rules. Here comes Brandon Allen in the 83. It'll be Wilkins who leads that first lap. Transfer spot right now is 15th. That could move to 14th, depending on where everyone goes. Don Dragonis goes for the lead. I had to bop out to enable the green-white checkers. That's why it froze for a bit. That'll happen. Dragonis looks for the lead, but here comes the 47 of Jebediah Schlatt. Here comes the 9 of Rasha Mahendra. The Mercedes were really, really fast in the junior duels. Can they be fast in the Cup ones as well?
The 51 and the 84 making their way up the inside line as well. Both of them were pretty alright in the clash. Let's see if they can do good on the super speedway. Ooh, looks like
they're already going 4
they
wide.
Make contact. The 8 and the 51 make contact. Oh, I don't like this.
Oh, they're somehow staying alive. Wow, the 51 actually passed the 8 doing that. That's incredible. That's amazing.
Wow.
How in the world did they not
You're welcome,
crash?
John, for me not hurting you.
That is incredible.
Mahendra now to the lead in the 9 car. Mahendra has been noted for having not great luck on these plate tracks, but that 9 looks really, really fast. Here comes the 15 of Logan DeCarlos. They're going 4 wide again. What is Aguas doing?
The 84. Oh yeah, that 56 is not clear. Or maybe they will be going into 1. No.
Yes, he will. Yes, he will. He did get clear of the 84.
Again, how did they manage to get through?
Somehow they are surviving this. I don't know how, but they are.
We somehow have not gone bowling yet.
Something tells me we will.
Mercedes now up to 1, 2, maybe 3, maybe 4. They're all in a line here. The 9, 29, 93, and 24 all look to gather up on the inside lane. Mahendra holds the lead for now. Here comes Martinez.
Here they come to the bottom.
And Carter, I believe, was 3rd at the line. It's rigged, guys. It's rigged.
And there's the 39 also looking on the inside line as well. If that 87 is moved out of the way, then it could be a Mercedes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Potential. Oh, there goes the 93 on the top. And
yeah, the 24.
now they all come back down again. That
We
93
might-
is
Here's the
weird.
thing we might see is, remember how we saw the 48 just kind of protecting their teammates in Junior Heat 1? We might see that again here. Here goes the 93 to the bottom. That's for second. GSR now looking to be 1-2.
Great.
It is
Tyler
incredibly
Mellon, the
rigged.
18, pushing the 39 to try and get back up to the front with all the other Mercedes cars. Looks like that 87
Whoa.
trying to break him up.
87 did not help Martinez one bit, and Malin almost took him 4 wide.
Could this be the season of rigging?
39 goes
Transfer
up to the
spot
top.
right now is 14th. That would be the 51 of Ethan Yan, who had it at the line last time, because the 10 is outside
Ooh,
of the top
whoa.
14.
Almost went 4 wide there with the 8 and the, I believe that's a double zero. No, double zero from 8-2.
It's the top 15. It's the top 14 cars that aren't the 10 that will race in through the duels here. Just for a reminder of how the rules work. Here comes the 18 car of Tyler Malin. 18 looks really fast. To the inside of Mahendra they go, pushed by Asher Eveland. We've got the, if you're curious about watching where the transfer window is, that's what the scoreboard shows right now. They are 4 wide again in turn number 4.
Ooh, I don't like this. They usually never come out of turn 4 clean 4 wide, but looks like they come out of there clean this time by.
That's
We're at
impressive.
93 though. Ooh.
We're not done. We're not
Oh,
done. We're not
no.
done.
There's still 4 wide though.
Oh, this is getting dicey.
How are
Looks like
they
they're not gonna
actually
clear
making this
themselves.
work for so long?
Don't jinx
That's what
it.
I find
They're
impressive.
really close.
Those two are touching.
Wow. They are
There they
basically
go!
contact.
Mahendra
There they go.
on his
Oh, no.
side!
That's a 9. Mahendra up and over. Casey Kane on the wall.
Actually didn't completely go up and over.
Yeah, did a little wall ride like Lightning McQueen out there. And still racing back to the line. The 84 gonna get a push from the 92. Or the 29. Yeah, it's the 92. Will the 92 make a move, or will the 84 get it and to take the caution?
It's
Wow,
gonna
a lot
be
of them
Nick
taking the auto.
Roten. Oh, guys, please don't go 4 wide again.
Ooh. All right, yeah, they all got a fan out. Oh,
Ronnie
goes
spins!
to the 92.
I actually think he's gonna keep it off the wall.
Save it, brother, save it. He did.
He actually hung on to it, so...
The thing
Wow.
is that happened after the line. Watch out, he could come.
Yeah, he's gonna come back and take his position.
Yeah. Yeah, they're all waiting for they're all waiting for him to come back. They're like, oh, what do we do now?
The 9 is still rolling, actually. I actually think everyone is still rolling after that somehow.
I believe
I don't think the 9 is gonna
so.
finish, though. Yep.
Yep. After doing a moment, after having a Casey Kane moment, yeah, I wouldn't want to finish after that, right? After that kind of a wreck.
How damaged is the 24? A little. Hello, Ronnie.
Might lose the draft when we come back to green, but who knows?
Ronnie, please don't plow anyone. Please don't plow anyone. Not happy is the 92.
Guangdong Motor Club is going to be leading at the caution.
It's Nick Roten in the lead. We'll take a look at that wreck later, because I don't want to risk the game crashing. Yeah.
56. Coming to pit road.
We have a few cars coming to pit road. Aguas,
Yeah.
Carter. That's Arnsdorf, Howell, and Patrick. That are all coming into pit road here.
Actually, I think that's something we should just plan to do. Is just do the replay listening.
Yeah, we should do it.
Let's take a
Do
look.
it post race.
Let's NBC it.
That way I could just send it to you.
Yep.
First of all, at the time, and I'm really wondering where I was in this because I thought I was this.
No, they were 4 wide back there.
Yeah, it's right there. I see it. There we go.
That is certainly
How do I
something that
get
happened.
Please explain how. Oh, that's how. How about that? Could someone please explain how I got this?
You just lag back.
No, I didn't. I was pushing it against the car because I saw myself.
What's the onboard with the 8?
Ooh. Keep your foot in it. Check up, check up, check up. You're good.
Wow. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was. I finished 4.
Let's take a
29.
let's take a look on board with the 9.
Oh,
29 get a good job there. A little bit of a free bird solo there.
I actually think the 9 probably could have kept going if the 19 didn't hit them like that.
Yeah, and it caused like probably suspension damage.
I think the 39 also drove through this. Oh no, I spun.
Oh,
You got pretty decent damage to the front end. I'm surprised you managed to keep up with the back. This is how I pass away.
it's like flying car.
Death by who's in heat 2?
Me. I lied. I'm in this heat.
Death by Thomas Troxel.
True. True.
True.
That's
True.
actually really true. .66 has a tire down. Well, he doesn't. It's damage 0. So, okay. Green flag is out. And we're back going from Daytona.
Oh, wow, they're already weaving back there.
Ronnie was weaving.
Yeah, the 92 was doing a lot of weaving around with the 84.
He's trying to get
There he
that
goes.
92 really
Looks
wants
to
to
the
get
inside.
back up front.
Well, it'll take a little bit to tell who's
This is 23.
Field's gonna bunch up a little bit here. Looks like these cars are pretty slow.
Oh yeah, you can
19
definitely tell
is-
those cars.
19 is not going. But the transfer battle is still going to be in the pack, so
Well, what?
Ooh, wow, 51 slid up the track a little bit there. Lost. Barely
a
losing
lot
any
of cars are
momentum.
sliding up. Ronnie's pitting. Okay. Might be because he slid the tires from spinning.
Maybe.
Can he call back?
Yes he can. He has 11th on provisional. He has the 11th spot on points. Here comes the 18 of Tyler Mallon.
It's now a 5-car breakaway.
It's a 5-car breakaway for the lead. See if we can go back and find where the transfer battle is. I believe it's back here.
This
Yeah.
is a summary of every NR 2003 Super Speedway race ever.
I think these guys could... If these guys can get grouped up, they could catch up to those front 5 again.
Yeah, I've seen it happen with stuff like this, with bigger packs catching up with smaller packs. With only 16 laps to go, who knows if that'll
Why is
happen.
the 10 pitting? What the fuck are they doing? Okay.
Look at this dude.
Check the,
No, there's no mech issue.
Maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, these guys
Team
are catching
order.
up.
Yes, this is the master plan. Who hired Mattia Benato as the team strategist?
Strategist. So Reeves now out of the top 15. That moves the transfer spot to 14th. Right now, the 14th spot... Well, last time the 14th spot was held by Kirsten Martinez. But I don't think it's going to be held by the 29 when we get to the line this time. Because the 29 just dropped back behind the 39 at 2. Tyler Mallon leads, but here comes the 6 of Nathan Meyer.
Got a bit of a run going in 1, 2. It's got that side draft. Here comes the 84 of Nick Roten again.
For Guangdong Motor Club comes the 84 and the 48 of LJ Toledo as well. And this pack is starting to get bunched back up again.
Oh yeah, they're really catching up now.
Look at that inside lane. They're actually starting to close up here.
I did not expect it to take that short of a time for them to catch back up, but lo and behold, they managed to catch up.
The back behind has committed train, and then we're about to go.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Hey, the good thing is if we get another wreck, we do have green-white checkers now.
True. Forgot about that. Comes that 84 with the help of Dylan Negron to come for the lead.
Yeah, Nick Roten goes for it. Here comes the 12. They are going 4 wide again. I have never seen them go 4 wide this much at all.
Barely touched the 8.
Like in any testing I've done, they've never gone 4 wide this much.
Plate merchant, plate merchant.
A little bit of swapping around back there. 12
15
to 2 and the
laying on the
39.
23 right now.
Oh, they're 4
They are
wide
not.
now.
They are not going to survive.
Ooh.
They are going.
They will not
I
survive.
have a bad feeling about
Oh my
this.
God!
Oh,
There's
whoa,
2 lanes of 4 wide.
What are we doing?
Oh, the 56 is in the 4 wide matrix again.
They will not survive. Actually, they will survive somehow. I don't know
Wow.
how, but they will.
Oh wait, no. Watch
Yeah, they're
that
4. They just
yeah.
they drop back into 3 wide. Here comes the 83 of Brandon Allen.
And the 51 as well, and the 56.
And the 8.
And the 2, who was at the back of the pack the last lap and has now made their way up to the bottom lane. So is the 39. Also on the bottom lane. Watch out for any of those cars to make a run these next few coming laps.
Yeah, and the transfer battle is in this group. So go back, it goes back to the 48, who I believe that would be in 17th. So, and the transfer spot right now is 14th. The 55 had it at the line last time. The 66 is the first one out.
Whoa. Oh,
Holy
boy, howdy.
Black Swan says hi.
Alright.
I'm not sure
How can I
the
help
outfit
you?
his team is showing some nasty.
Wait, there's tire marks in the back straightaway.
Yeah, that's from the wreck.
I didn't even notice they wrecked them. Oh, yeah. Forgot they wrecked in turn 2.
Here comes the 2 of Renee Linden. The most recent winner at this racetrack.
Gonna bring it back.
She's trying to do it again.
This time for BMW.
Yeah?
Yeah, by the way, because of how they're racing, BSR is 1, 2, 3. The 56 is on, even though it's not a BMW.
You mean Porsche.
Yeah, Porsche, yeah. So many-
Linden to the lead, but here comes Chris Lattimore. Here comes the 39 of Echo Evans Ross.
Hey, Edgar.
Hi, me.
Hello, Bugler. It is I, Mr. Dink.
The 55 of Asher Eveland behind this.
I expect 4 wide in a couple minutes.
Still only
No, they're
10 to
actually
go.
keeping it clean. Lattimore leads at the line this time. Transfer spot right now, I believe, is the 12.
Yep. It's Negron.
It's the 12 over the 84. 84 pretty much has to race in. He didn't qualify amazingly, but he really has to get into that transfer spot.
Yeah, I see him on the inside. And here comes Echo.
Here comes Asher Evelyn in the 55. Oh, they're catching a lapper.
Uh-oh.
Is that might be the 19.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, I forgot to export at the last yellow. What? Let me just export right now. ENROLC Daytona, or S2RQ. There we go.
Yeah, nice.
Ah, they do number
And
one.
look, they calm down, Ashley. By the way,
Toledo got to the
Toledo
lead.
is
But here comes the 18 of Tyler Mallon.
They are no longer calm. They are immediately going back up to the top
Oh,
lane.
that's
Ooh.
who they're catching.
Oh.
Oh boy. How
Beef!
is this gonna affect the leaders?
Guys are pitted.
They absolutely will catch them before. Actually, no, they might absorb them into the pack because they are
Yeah.
probably still on race pace.
They'll probably absorb them into the pack. I think those two have the pace to keep going.
Actually, I think if someone's on the right off, way up the might
And if the caution comes out again, they'll be able to get back in the pack again because they're still in the lead lap, I believe.
They are still lead lap, but if these guys absorb them into the pack, they won't be.
Not if they can hold them off. I've seen it happen.
True. But at the same time, they'd also be behind all the damaged cars, so... Malin, Toledo side by side. The 47 of Schlatt is right behind them. And the 15 of DeCarlos, third on that inside lane. The outside lane's starting to fall back a little bit, but here comes the 15.
Wondering if they're trying to set up for this.
Last year, Reeves won duel number 2. We know for a fact that that 10 won't win this duel. Tail end of the lead lap right now. And with the pack catching up to him, DeCarlos came really close to winning duel 1 last year.
But he could very well dictate this ending.
Those two
Those
still
two-
side by side.
Yeah, they're probably going to block both lanes. Yeah. Unless the 18 tries to go around the top. Ooh, that's not going to work. Here comes the 47 tried it as well. Ooh, the 15.
They're getting
looking
both
down
getting
the bottom.
blocked. Both lanes are getting blocked. Here comes DeCarlos. Looks to the inside. Malin looks
they're
to the
not
outside.
Oh, they might make it 4. They might make it 4 if the 18 goes to the top. Well, the 18's going to
now-
push the 92.
Watch that inside line right now.
It's about
that's
the only
15.
option the 18 had.
Yeah.
Guys,
DeCarlos-
watch the inside line because that inside line's gonna start.
The 12 and the 51 on the inside as well. There's a 6 of
Here
Nathan
comes
Meyer
the
on the bottom.
23, Caleb Lane. Pushed by Dylan Negron in the 12. DeCarlos gets shuffled high, and now here comes the 23 of Caleb Lane. We're going to have 5 to go next time by.
I think you want to be on that inside line with about 5 to go.
You want to be on that inside right now, absolutely. You don't want to get stuck behind the lappers. Transfer spot to the 2 right now of Renee Linden. Oh, they're going 3 wide.
Got an opportunity.
Here comes Ethan Yon in the 51. Here comes the
Yon is
6 of
there.
Nathan Meyer.
Here comes August.
They are tight. Coming down the back straightaway.
Yeah, we're setting up for one of those classic Daytona finishes.
And Yon is there.
Wow, they're neck and neck going into 3. But now that inside line still has the advantage.
Yon clear of the field for now, but here comes the 6. Looks to the inside.
Goes
Yon
to the
will
bottom of the block.
Yon will close it off for now. But we'll
Back to the
see
top
if they can
again.
get a run.
Here comes the 6.
Here comes Nathan Meyer. Just barely gets to the inside of Yon. And now the
This is that
6.
51 back up.
Nathan Meyer
Here he
is in
comes.
there.
And here goes the 83.
Yeah, Brandon
Ooh, is he
Allen.
gonna be clear? No, doesn't
Yon-
look like he's going to be clear.
Yon just got clear. And now it's 3 wide behind for second as the 51 starts to get a little bit of a gap.
We're coming up to 2 to go.
No, it's 3 to go, not 2.
3, yeah.
You're a lap early.
Yeah.
That 51
good.
looks really,
Five.
really, really strong. If he can pull
Pretty
out like
good.
that.
Sponsored by Echo Energy.
So true.
But look at that inside.
Ooh, that 56 is looking real strong. Look for
56
that
got a
56.
great run.
But I'd say
Great
those
push
2
from
cars
Q.
to watch at the end are the ones at the back at the top of the inside line. Those are the 39 and the 84. Those 2 probably have the best opportunity to make it up front while everyone's shuffling around in the top lane.
Here comes the 56 of Aguas, and here comes the 8 of Dragonis. Renee
Yeah, the
Linden
two's
as
gonna
well
go
in
to
the
the
mix.
She was able to get to the inside.
Oh, we got someone
one's
blowing up
blowing
in the
up.
pack. It's
I
It's
think
the 10 of
the
Reeves.
10. It's gonna split up the
2
pack.
to go. Oh, that's going to break up a ton of the pack.
Yeah.
That might be the transfer spot too.
I think it did break up the
yeah,
transfer
that just
battle.
goes to the transfer spot.
Yeah, it did. It was 14th, right? So that's the 60th. Right, the line was
14th,
66.
yeah.
Ooh, this will be interesting.
So it'll be a battle for the win. I'm not sure who's in the transfer right now. We'll see when they come to the line this time. Jan is the leader. 1 lap to go. Reeves still will start on pole for the main race, by the way. There's no backup engine or car rules. White flag this time. 1 to go for Ethan Jan.
I'd say watch that 56 if he gets a run.
Oh, they're 4 wide back.
Corners.
They were almost 4 wide back there.
I feel like it's a little bit safer to go 4 wide now since there's less cars, but still, it's a very dangerous move to do, especially here at Daytona. But watch that 56. He's probably going to get some help from the 8. But
Yeah,
that
that's his
8's taking a
teammate.
look as well.
8 pushing the
That's a teammate.
56. Teammates, see if we can get those two to work together.
Yeah, will they work together
Transfer
or will
spot
they betray each other?
66 is in it right now, and I think he's going to
great
lock
spot.
that up.
But Jan, I think Jan's got this.
The
Still has
51,
a pretty good gap. They're not going to catch those lap cars anytime soon.
they're not going to catch the lappers. It's going to be Ethan Jan out of turn 4. Comes to the checkered flag. Jan is there, and he's in victory lane for the duel at Daytona.
Wow.
And the transfer
That was
spot is Dan Wilkins.
Wilkins.
Welcome to duel number 2. Here, let's go through the starting grid. Row 1, the 46 Nathan Kiani, and last week's winner, the 53 Felix Anderson. Row 2 is the 22 Ars Kumar, defending winner of this race, and the 42 of Caleb Rose, the only go-or-go-home driver that locked in on qualifying time. Row 3 is the 26 of Thomas Troxel, and the 45 of Daniel Rivera. Row 4 is the 43 of Riley Wedge, and the 40 of Graydon Perez. Row 5, the 21 Roberto Cron Jr., and the 1 of Armando O'Reilly. Cron Jr., the runner-up last year in this race. Row 6 is the 34 of Megan Luvenberg, and the 44 of Amy Pleasant. Row 7 is the 3 of Greg Irwin, and the 04 of Adria Fitzy. Row 8 is the 88 of Ethan Nichols, and the 49 of Ryan Scarrett. Row 9 is the 96 of Jerry Chen, and the 59 of Callan Fleming. Row 10, the 00 of Henry Brown, and the 27 of Logan Williams. Row 11 is the 71 of Ryan Katua, and the 31 of Lyndon Russell. Row 12 is the 28 of Isaac Nordic, and the 62 of Anthony McClure. And row 13, at the back, 7 of Ben Smith. After Duel 1, what do you guys expect out of Duel 2?
Well, I already kind of said there'd probably be a flip in the fence this time, but hopefully it doesn't go as bad as Duel 1 did.
Someone will do the Myatt Snyder.
Oh my god.
Nathan Kiani, now is not the time. Data, what do you think is going to happen for this second heat? Or duel. I don't know why I keep calling it heat.
Probably just as much chaos.
This silly.
Yeah. Also, Echo, could you, after these duels, could you send me the D&Q list so I can?
Yes, I will get that.
Yeah. So I can get like the list set up and then do the save editor. I'll do the save editor stuff.
Yeah, I know. I'll get that to you after this is done.
Yeah.
So, some things to expect. GNI is fast. MCM also pretty fast. They had 3 cars in that last duel. Just the one in this one. That would be Henry Brown in the 00. If McClure Motorsports can sweep the duels, that would certainly be impressive for them.
Easy.
DSR had a strong showing in heat number 1, or in duel number 1.
Yeah.
The 04 is the lone BSR car in this duel. I'm very interested to see how the Pacific cars do. Thomas Troxel is the only one that really needs to race his way in, and even then he could probably still fall back on his qualifying time because he qualified 10th. And the top 8 were the ones that locked in. So that means Troxel is pretty... I think Troxel is probably going to be in. Unless somehow all of those top 8... Unless somehow all of those 6 drivers in qualifying that were behind the front row have to fall back on qual time. Which is very unlikely.
All of the Mercedes in general, from juniors and Cup, have been pretty good on Daytona so far, so expect the Mercedes in this duel to do pretty well as well.
Yeah, Linton raced in. Wilkins raced in. So yeah, Troxel is already locked in, actually, because 2 drivers that qualified in race that were locked in on quali time actually raced in on in duel number 1. Command has been given. Let's hope there is no Caleb Lane to blow up on the track as we take the green. No, it was Nathan Chiani. Nathan Chiani.
Nathan County.
Bruh.
Nathan Chiani, now is not the time.
Start.
Drivers, to your
You're
cars.
joking.
Double
Yeah, I
bruh.
cannot believe that.
You guys are such bros.
Sits on pole, blows up in Heat 2.
He blew a tire.
Refuses to elaborate.
No, we
refuses to elaborate
reset
and
still.
leaves.
Because that's just what we do.
Such a double.
That's what we came to do.
What we came to do. I do not know why I'm saying that.
It's Chiani and Anderson on the front row for duel number 2. Anderson won the Clash last week. Chiani sat on the front row 2 days ago. Who's going to win this second duel at Daytona to set the qualifying lineup for the Daytona 500? Pace car will pull off onto pit road. The field is in the hands of the 46. Green flag is out. And we are racing from Daytona in duel number 2. 53 got a really good jump.
We're racing.
Wiley Wedge already looks to the inside on Troxel. They're 3 wide.
Yes, but there's a big old gap on the bottom lane. Looks like one of those Porsches went to the bottom to try
Yep.
and take that spot.
That would be the 04 of Adria Fitzy. Nathan Chiani got a good push to the lead from the 22. Here comes the 43 of Riley Wedge, though.
Ooh, 22 was not clear. Trying to go to the bottom
He
there.
tried
Had
to
go
get.
back up
He
the
tried to
middle.
clear himself on the 43 there, but he couldn't do it. And now Riley Wedge, who was 3rd in points last year, looks to take 2nd away, and maybe the lead.
The Subaru.
Let me enable the green-white checkers. 3 wide throughout pretty much the whole pack. Here comes the 43. Riley Wedge looks for the lead on Nathan
yes.
Chiani.
Chiani's no longer clear. That 43 is going to get a big run on the bottom. Looks like they'll try and make it stick. Here goes 21.
Here comes the Roberto Crown Jr., runner-up in the 500 last year. Now he's at DNI. The team that
Chiani.
beat him last year for the race win here.
Chiani really wanted to go to the bottom there, but that 21 had way too
Chiani
big
actually
edges.
stayed in front of the 43, but the 21 is going to pass both of them. So impressive from Roberto Crown Jr. to take the lead here. That transfer spot right now belongs to the 45 of Daniel Rivera. Pleasant is the first one out as they run. Now it's the 34 of Megan Luvenberg going for the lead, with the 04 of Adria Fitzy right behind, pushing her. And Fitzy's former team owner, the 88 of Ethan Nichols, is up to third. They're going to go 3 wide for the lead here. When will they go 4 wide for the lead?
That's the question.
It's possible. It could happen.
How about right now?
It might be right now. The 04 of
Ooh,
Adria
looking a little
Fitzy,
tight
who
right
nearly
there.
won, who finished second at the juniors race in Talladega last season. Fitzy will lead a lap.
Not gonna block the middle. Ooh, not enough room to block the top. 21 has an
Tries to
edge
drop
up
down
a
to the
little
bottom.
bit. Looks like that full-
And she will get
Will
down to
be
the
there.
bottom.
And also, someone's looking 4 wide.
They're looking, but they're not going.
Man. Jen is
Looks like they
looking.
would want to go right now.
Wrecked on lap 8.
Crown got a great run up the top side to try to get alongside the 04 down the back straightaway. That top lane really gets a good shove on the straightaways here, which is very interesting. Fitzy will lead again at the line. It's these two at the front now.
Brown gets a good run.
21 got another good run. Here comes Nichols. Nichols
Wow.
just barely got in there.
Nichols almost caused a big one.
And now they are 3 wide again for the lead as the
Ethan-
88 trying to make their way up to the front once again.
Ethan Nichols, who was second last week in the Clash.
That outside line looks very strong so far. Able to keep their momentum throughout the corners, which is something we've not seen a lot of outside lines do today.
Yeah, the inside's been the strong lane, but 21 and 04 have been pretty good at keeping the outside working. Those two probably are the fastest cars here.
Wouldn't be surprised if the 04 is doing great.
That is a little bit of a downgrade for that team, though. Because Super Motorsport obviously was a completely different animal last year in juniors. Fitzy's at Black Swan Racing. Not exactly the most top tier of teams.
Who knows? Could be a
Also-
change of
and
pace.
Also, that's also a brand new brand new-
That's the that team is actually the 6th team from last year.
With all that outside line momentum, looks like the 21's going to try and get down to the bottom lane to try and get that lead.
Yeah, Crown got clear of the 04 and 46 here. So now it's
Yep.
the 21 to the front. Relatively calm. We haven't seen them go crazy 4 wide moves yet.
Ooh,
Yeah.
close.
Yes.
Keyword yet. Kiani's still in the still in the top 14, so that transfer spot is now the 7 of Ben Smith as they run.
Oh! Who's going to lead, Matt? Who's that?
That's Nathan Kiani
For Guangdong Motor Club.
for Guangdong Motor Club.
Oh my god.
96 in the 00 also making their way up on the inside line. Haven't seen much of them so far. In
Yeah,
this
here
duel.
comes Jerry Chen making his first attempt at the 500. Henry Brown making his second. Here comes the 96 to the inside. Jerry Chen in that Volvo
Wow.
goes for the lead, and I think he's going to get it. Remember,
What a-
Jerry Chen, in his only race here at Daytona last year, finished 5th. Had a
What
top
a run from
5.
the inside line. Coming out of the tri-oval, going into turn 1, they had a huge run. Now the 96 is going to go to the top, but that leaves space for the 00 to come in on the bottom with the 71 to push.
Oh yeah, by the way, Ryan Scarrett can't use the past winners provisional anymore because Kirsten Martinez, I believe, has it. So Scarrett pretty much has to race in.
Why?
He swapped owner points. He's 40th now.
Oh, he's currently outside.
Yeah, he's outside the top. He's
they're
outside
going
that
for-
transfer right now. They are
They're
4
going
wide
for-
mid-pack.
Ooh, the 7's in there. That's Ben Smith.
Wrecked on the back.
Don't
Oh,
kill
they're
Isaac,
making a
please.
little contact. Oh, that 26 is going to get a bit of an
Hey,
advantage, though.
didn't
and they'll
kill
clear
Isaac.
it. Wow.
Actually hung on. Anthony McClure in the 62 goes for the lead. The transfer spot right now is the 44 of Amy Pleasant. Troxel is behind the 44 on the inside line. McClure, here
good
comes the
movement,
31, Lyndon Russell.
As your juniors champion, very familiar with that team and that driver.
Yeah, Logan
Making their way up
Williams
the field.
is now moving up here. Logan Williams has to race in as well.
Ooh, a
Buddy, you
block
might
to
be
the leader.
forcing
Ooh, they might go
4-9.
for again. Yes, they will go for.
Oh! Pleasant's gonna get sent to the bottom.
Bowling? Are we going bowling?
Ooh,
Yes, we are.
We might. Oh,
Spinning into the wall. 44 hits the wall. The 7 gets in it as well.
Brown's in it.
Chen just got on the fence. We got a caution. Caution is out on the track. There was actually relatively few cars involved. I thought there would be a lot more.
By the way, Ryan Scarrett is safely in the field right now.
Russell will lead them back to the start-finish line to take the caution flag.
And we wrecked at a very similar time.
It was lap 10 instead of lap 8.
Yeah. Is this a pattern for when we get all 42 cars in?
And so, the transfer spot right now, because Keane's now out of the top 14, is the 96 of Jerry Chen. Everyone actually made, everyone crossed the line, yeah.
Ben Smith. Yeah, and Ben Smith also crossed the line. So everyone's still in the ring. Currently. Assuming the 7th's on pit road.
I think the crash took out my Wi-Fi.
Seven's just catching up, right?
Yeah, the 7's just catching the pack here.
Am I back? Am I back?
Yep, I can hear you.
We're good?
Nice.
Okay,
Yeah.
the crash took out my Wi-Fi for a second. Not even joking.
The 15th. 14th.
What they did?
I don't believe they will.
That was horrible timing for my Wi-Fi to go out. Jesus.
Hey, well, we got cars pitting.
Yeah, the 96
That's
is in.
allowed.
The 46 is also coming in.
And the 7, of course. Oh, 46 has a tire down.
That was from the start. And Smith is also coming in.
I'm wondering if that car will continue. The one that took the hardest hit.
Looks like they're gonna try to fix the damage. You guys can see this, I assume, right?
I hope this wreck doesn't kill my internet again. Clueless emoji.
Just kind of spun, tapped the wall.
Not as horrible as a wreck as most would anticipate.
Yeah, I'm not
it to
sure
be.
what I'm not sure where what happened to the 46.
That 46 didn't. Oh, you took a shot at the door and the front end.
Let's go on board with Nordic. He had an insane view of this.
A little door damage.
Also, I want to check the. Oh my God, my mouse died. Well,
Around the world, around.
my
the
mouse
world,
just fucking. My
around
mouse
the
died. Hang on.
world.
I'll get to it in a sec. I need to unplug my. I
I'm
need
Paradox.
to swap my. Oh shit! I unplugged the wrong cord.
Wait, you're using a wired mouse and it died?
No, a wireless mouse.
Oh, okay.
I
Oh,
have
wait a
to.
minute.
I had to plug. I have to plug it into the charger. Do 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 do. On board with Thomas Troxel. Whoa.
Very lucky. Yeah, there. Wow, 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 wow.
Hell no, we got power.
Jerry Chen also got on the fence. Can you stop playing that, please?
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's what that noise was. The wall. I was wondering what that noise was. Oh,
Yeah, Chen got on the wall. I don't think that was related to the incident at all. The slight oopsie. Also, I want to go on board with the 04 through this.
Because they named it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what happened to the 40.
Yeah, I can understand why the 04 was able to keep pace. It'll buff out.
So Russell is the leader. Nobody's going to line up to the inside, and everyone is still running after that incident. We'll see how fast those damaged cars are. If they can hold the draft, great.
If they can, oh no.
If they can't, well, that sucks.
Oh no. And now everyone goes to
Real. So real and true. Goodbye, 31. You will money shift on this restart. Pace car will take them to the line. Well, it'll take them to pit road entry. And then it'll be in the hands of the 31 as we get to the restart zone. Green flag is out. We're back racing. Yeah, the 71's first to look to the outside. That is legal. You can go to the outside before the start-finish line on a restart.
Well, that 71's already looking to the inside, try and make some moves early on.
And now the 71 jumps to the inside line.
And here comes Mouse Racing Reigns.
Here comes the mouse.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh, Smith is...
Ooh,
Smith
yeah, you
is
can definitely
pretty
tell
slow.
Some of those
So
cars
is
are
the
definitely
46. See if this pack can bunch itself up. That's what we saw in Duel 1.
Where did he come from?
Here comes the 71, Ryan Katua.
The winner from Kansas.
No, Chicagoland.
Chicagoland, right. Mr. Where did he come from? Here comes everybody's favorite driver.
Everyone slides up the track. Here comes Nordic in the 28, trying to take the middle line to an
Here
advantage.
comes Ryan Scarrett in the 49.
That wreck made...
Along with the former teammate of Scarrett's, Callan Fleming, in the 59.
No, that looks like they're trying to go forward again.
They almost did, but they actually managed to sort it out.
This is the best opportunity right now for that 49 to make the field, because now they're way up there in the front, right where they need to be.
Transfer spot right now, 53. And that transfer battle is in this pack.
Very end of that.
Oh, the 21 went to the apron, managed to get back up on track. I'm not sure what happened to the 21. Oh, he's got a fuel system problem. He's got a problem. Roberto Crown Jr. with a problem.
Ooh, look out, cars coming down on the...
He's gonna drop to the apron.
Thank you, Crown.
Yikes. Here's another Napa car, the 1.
Here comes Napa.
Katua looks really, really fast.
And that will affect the transfer battle a little bit.
So an unfortunate end to Crown Jr.'s hopes to win this second duel. But he should be able to make it on his qualifying time.
The German engineering. Here comes that
3 wide.
three car.
Here comes a 3 of Greg Irwin. Didn't make this race last year, but we have a lot of drivers that made it in Duel 1 that didn't make it last year. Schlatt, Malin, among others. Rui Aguas as well. Here comes Daniel Rivera for the lead. The 45 to the inside. Yeah, Dylan Negron. He did race him. I forgot about that. Daniel Rivera gets to the front of the field, and now it's the 45 out front.
And now.
And here
31,
comes
by
the
way.
3 of Greg Irwin.
Also, you know the 31, the car that
Car that led us to the green flag is now at the back of this group. He
It's
needs
the
to race
transfer
in.
spot. He's currently in the transfer spot.
Yeah. Well, he's not going to be in it after this. There's a couple cars who were involved in that wreck that are actually still going. The 04, the 34 as well.
And here comes someone who just wants to win everything. But the pole.
Is that the 53? Yeah, Felix Anderson.
He wants to win everything.
Whoa. He forced the issue there.
After
Not
the
sure if
car's
that was
not
a
clear,
smart
here
move.
comes Anderson, the 53 to the bottom. Gonna have
Rivera.
some help.
That's actually going to help Rivera hold the lead.
Slight advantage for the leader here.
Yeah, but the 53 looks fast.
Now 53 is going to go to the middle. Not clear for the top. Maybe now clear for the top.
But here comes Wedge.
Here comes Ethan Nichols. I almost said Riley Nichols. That was almost a very silly moment for me. 18 cars are in this front group, and it's going to be the top
Ethan
14
Wedge
that
and
race
Riley
their way in.
Ethan Wedge and Riley Nichols.
Rivera holds the lead for now. 10 laps to go.
The 3 is showing speed.
Can we have the heat death of the universe? And you'll have to wait another 13 years for that.
August 12th, 2036. The heat death of the universe. Now they're starting to make a little bit of run the outside lane. Never mind, they're all taking the middle. How will that affect the guys behind them as they're
Hi,
catching up to
21.
the slow car
Hi,
of the
Crown.
21?
I think they will catch that 21. He's all by himself.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think they'll probably get around them pretty fast because that car is, I believe, damaged from that fuel issue. Or might just be off the pace. in
Transfer
general
spot
for
is
no drive.
14th. There comes the 53, Felix Anderson.
Like I said, he wants to win everything.
Yeah, but Willie. Starting to line up. Starting to line up a little bit, and now the 71 breaks that
Here
lineup.
comes Katua.
Katua
Yep.
breaks that up.
So now that they're racing each other, that'll allow the cars behind them to get back up and catch up. Here comes the 3.
By the way, Ryan Scarrett's in danger.
Yeah, he's falling back to 18th now.
He's actually the tailing car.
He's at the back of this group now. So that's not great for Scarrett.
But maybe he's trying to time this. because
Anderson
Scarrett
has
is
just
out.
fallen way back. 53 is falling back. He's stuck on the outside lane. Now they're catching the
And
21.
That's not good.
Whoa, Katua!
Wow.
Oh, that was a sudden move to the inside there.
Now he's going to take the middle.
They might actually catch one more car.
Oh, yeah, that 21 is
That's
going to
be the that's the 7. The 7 is not very
oh
fast.
God, he's even.
This is going to get dicey. How they're going to maneuver around him. Oh, he's going to take the
Wow.
middle.
Oh, oh my, the 71. And the 7's going to
Is he
check
still-
up that line there.
Wow.
Whoa,
Oh, the
okay.
53 trying to get around.
That might have.
Slides up in front of the 04.
Or is it back here?
Oh, yeah, it's back here, I believe. in
Yeah, the
spot.
transfer is back here now. So that splits the pack in two pretty much.
Yeah, those pair are going to get away. And I'm wondering where.
Actually, you know what the 7 just did? He blocked the field, and that actually helps the 34, a Mercedes teammate, get through to the front here.
How about that?
Here comes the 00, Henry Brown. He looks to the inside on Rivera for the lead.
We're about to find out.
Is it going to be an MCM sweep for the Duels? And you know who else is
God.
up here is the 28 of Isaac Nordic. He's looking towards the front, but the transfer battle is what's interesting right now, and the 31 has it.
You could say the paint scheme on that 28 really brings the thunder, if you know what I mean.
Look, Scarrett is stuck behind the lap car. Scarrett might not make this race.
Scarrett's not being helped. He's side by side with Troxel right now.
They're going 3 wide back there.
Oh, they're gonna catch.
They're gonna catch the 46 as well, I believe. Here comes the 28 of Nordic, pushed by the 62 of McClure.
How's Guangdong Motor Club going to affect the end of this race?
One thing we know
Here's
about
group.
this
Here's the
race is
second
that
pack.
Currently, it's the one.
The one's got that final transfer right now.
49 is trying. 49 might have to pass his Napa teammate or the transfer.
Well, they all got to get around the 46 here. That might push some of those cars back to that other pack.
Yeah, now Henry Brown will get the lead because Rivera got held up by the 46.
Ooh, Rivera's still slowed down, but now gets around the 46, and so will the 58.
And Henry Brown to the front of the field now.
I'll keep an eye on the standings for
Would today be the day for the double zero to show everyone to save big money at Menards, or will Isaac Nordic get around?
I gotta say, it's not looking good for Gary.
Yeah, I agree. It's gonna take a miracle for that 46 to get back on track.
You mean 49?
49.
Oh yeah, 49.
Scarrett didn't qualify the best.
And guess who's outside the top 14? 53.
Yeah, but the 53 does have points to fall back on if he needs them.
Oh, this 46 might dictate who can make it. Here we go.
Oh, he just blocked.
no.
Taking the top.
Actually, that's interesting because that means that 14th is just the leader of this pack.
Scarrett can go down to the bottom now and make his
Actually,
job
it's
a lot easier.
13th
There
is the
he
leader.
goes.
So it's the top two from this group, that group there. Here comes the 34 of Megan Leuvenberg, pushed by the 22 of Ars Kumar.
I haven't seen much of that car all day.
That's my random fantasy.
Leuvenberg gets a good draft down the back. See if she can make a move on the double zero.
No,
Not going to do it,
22.
but here comes the 22 of Kumar to the inside.
This race might be the heat death of the universe.
2 laps to go. Brown still leads. Here comes Katua, and here comes Rivera to the inside.
Now they're going to go 3 wide for a second, but who's going to be the best car out of this exchange? 3 red cars all in one line on the bottom.
Big
Joined by a
run
fourth.
for Rivera. Here he comes. Looks to the inside on Brown. He's got a push from Callan Fleming as well.
Here comes the
These
62.
Toyotas have had some
That
great
62
speedway aero.
car.
Let's look back at the, here's the transfer battle. The 04's got it right now. And now they've caught the 1 and 31 as well. White flag this time. 1 to go. Here comes the 59. Rivera takes the lead at the white.
This is going to be a very close finish. I can feel it. Feel it in my bones.
Side by side for the top spot, it's Rivera and Henry Brown. Brown actually holding pretty good through the corner here.
Yeah, that outside line still holding on pretty strong like it did early in the race. They're still side by side on the back straightaway.
See if Rivera can get a good shove from Fleming.
Oh my god, I think
Can't do it.
Back there.
Meanwhile, there's the transfer battle back here. They are 3 wide for the
Wow,
transfers.
look at this. And that 21 is absorbed into their pace.
It's going to be
That'll
Henry
affect it.
Brown. McClure Motorsports is going to sweep the duels.
Ooh,
Henry
close
Brown
finish
wins
here.
duel number 2. And the transfer
And-
spots are going to go to
Cross
Rose,
the line.
Fitzy.
Wow, what a finish.
Fitzy, Rose,
He got
Anderson
shot
and
up by
O'Reilly.
Parsons.
O'Reilly and Scarrett tied
Oh,
for the final
wow.
transfer.
1,000. I think that's
They got a
1,000.
rock
I
paper
go-
scissors for the final
We need
spot.
to go to the results page to see that.
I believe
Gotta
the
wait
one
for the
got it.
96 to cross the line, and I believe the 44 as well.
What a finish!
A few hours later. There we go. Yeah, that should be them because the other cars didn't lap down. It was
4 1,000ths of a second.
1,000th of a second. Scarrett,
Jeez.
I think, might miss.
I don't think he'll make it. Let me
That's
export.
incredible.